Still waking up tired, stiff, and low on drive, even after a full night's sleep? You're not just aging, you're missing one key habit right at sunrise. After 60, testosterone doesn't just drop, it crashes when your morning routine sends the wrong signal. But here's the good news. Hello, I'm Dr. Hale. With over 30 years of experience in the field of geriatrics and preventative medicine for the health of the elderly, today I will discuss with you. I'll show you a 3-minute fix backed by science that jumpstarts testosterone naturally. No drugs, no gimmicks, just what your biology was waiting for. Stick with me till the end. I'll reveal the one thing you must never do before 8 a.m. It's sabotaging your hormones every single day. Let me ask you something. Do you wake up feeling a little off? Not fully rested? Maybe you shuffle to the bathroom, glance in the mirror, and wonder, where did that spark go? Here's what most men don't realize. Your body is trying to give you its best shot of testosterone, right there in the early morning hours. Research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows that testosterone production peaks between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. That's your prime window. Nature built it in. But here's the kicker. Most men are unintentionally shutting the system down before breakfast. Why? Because cortisol, the stress hormone, also rises in the morning. And if that cortisol spike gets too high due to poor sleep, screens, caffeine, or even mental stress the moment you wake up, it blocks testosterone like a red light. According to the Cleveland Clinic, healthy testosterone supports morning energy and drive, stable mood and motivation, better muscle tone and metabolism, even memory and brain function. But when testosterone is suppressed, you might feel sluggish or moody, low motivation to move, foggy thinking, or even a lack of confidence that's hard to explain. Common mistakes I see all the time. Checking email or news right after waking up, skipping morning light exposure, jumping into caffeine on an empty stomach, sitting still for the first hour of the day. Small shift, big win. Tomorrow morning, do this. Before your coffee, before your phone, step outside for 2 minutes of sunlight. No sunglasses, just natural light to your skin and eyes. This one habit alone helps regulate cortisol and enhance testosterone signaling naturally. I've had patients tell me that small change shifted their whole day. You don't need more pills. You just need to sync with your biology. Let's keep going. Up next, I'll show you the exact 3-minute morning fix that supports your hormones without breaking a sweat.
Hello again, I'm Dr. Hale. Let me ask you something. What's the first thing you do in the morning? Do you check your phone, shuffle to the kitchen, or maybe just sit there, waiting for energy to show up? If you're over 60 and struggling with low drive, mood swings, or brain fog, your mornings might be silently working against your hormones. Here's what I want you to know. You don't need a 90-minute workout or expensive supplements to boost your testosterone. Just 3 minutes, done right, every morning. That's all it takes to send your body the signal it's time to produce, repair, and rise. Harvard Men's Health Watch confirms that small, consistent actions can lead to meaningful hormonal improvements. And the Cleveland Clinic backs this by noting that testosterone production is highly responsive to daily routines, especially those that influence stress and movement. Let's walk through the exact 3-minute fix I give to my own patients. Minute 1. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. This one's powerful, and it's free. Sit or stand tall. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it gently for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this 6 times, just 1 minute. Why? Because deep breathing lowers morning cortisol, your stress hormone, which competes with testosterone. According to Mayo Clinic research, even a minute of mindful breathing can activate your parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and improving hormonal signaling. Minute 2. Morning light plus gentle stretch. Step outside, shirt off if the weather allows. Get 30 to 60 seconds of natural light on your face, chest, or arms. Then, stretch your arms overhead, reach side to side, and gently twist your spine. Light is your body's circadian clock reset. It triggers dopamine, a motivation neurotransmitter, and boosts testosterone production by reinforcing your hormonal rhythm. Stretching stimulates lymphatic flow and gently wakes up your joints, muscles, and internal systems, especially important for men over 60. Minute 3. Cold splash or contrast water. Now it's time to charge the system. Splash cold water on your face and neck, or end your shower with 10 seconds of cold rinse. This sudden cold exposure triggers a hormonal cascade, increasing dopamine and preserving testosterone by stimulating your sympathetic nervous system. The Cleveland Clinic notes that cold exposure improves circulation and can promote hormonal adaptation. Common mistakes men make: skipping mornings entirely or rushing through them in stress, checking the phone or emails before moving their body, drinking caffeine before hydrating or breathing. Final tip: try this routine for 7 days. Track how you feel. You'll notice better focus, lighter mood, more motivation, even better sleep. It's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. And remember, this isn't just a routine. It's a signal to your body that you're back in charge. Let's keep building your momentum. Next, we'll cover the exact foods to fuel your hormones after this morning routine.
What did you eat this morning? If you're like many men I work with, over 60, your answer might be just coffee, some toast and jam, or worse, I usually skip breakfast. Here's the issue. What you do or don't eat in the first 30 minutes of waking can set your hormone levels for the entire day, especially testosterone. Most guys don't realize this, but your body is primed to absorb nutrients in the morning. It's the tail end of your natural fasting window, and what you feed it now either supports your testosterone or sabotages it. According to data from the NIH Nutrition Database and research in the Journal of Urology, key nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats play a critical role in testosterone production and hormonal balance. Nutrients that fuel testosterone. Let's break it down simply. Zinc is essential for testosterone synthesis. Low zinc equals low testosterone. Magnesium helps regulate stress and supports muscle function and sleep, indirectly boosting testosterone. Healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fats, help your body manufacture hormones. These aren't exotic supplements. You can get them from real, whole foods right at home. What to avoid within 30 minutes of waking. Here's where many men go wrong. Sugary cereals, processed white toast, muffins, pastries, granola bars, even flavored yogurts or instant oatmeal. These spike insulin, your blood sugar hormone. And when insulin spikes hard in the morning, it lowers testosterone and triggers a roller coaster of fatigue, cravings, and mood dips all day. You might feel okay for the first hour, but by mid-morning, you'll crash, and your body will have missed its best opportunity to support hormonal health. What to eat instead? Dr. Hill's simple testosterone breakfast. You don't need a complicated meal. Just 1 boiled egg plus 5 almonds. This provides protein, zinc, healthy fats, and magnesium. Or warm lemon water with 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil. This supports liver function, fat metabolism, and hormone balance. If you have time, add half an avocado or a small handful of walnuts. That's plenty. The goal is not to feel full. The goal is to send the right hormonal signals. I'm nourished. I'm safe. I can build and repair today. Start tomorrow with intention. Don't skip or sabotage the first 30 minutes of your day. Feed your hormones before you feed your habits.
Small, smart choices now lead to stronger, clearer, more confident days ahead. In the next segment, we'll talk about what not to do in the morning that silently kills testosterone. And it's something most men do without thinking. Let's keep going.
Have you ever told yourself, I need to push harder, eat less, train more, and cut back everything because that's what healthy means? It's a common mindset. And I understand where it comes from. You want to take back control. You want your energy, your edge, your confidence. But here's what I see time and time again in my practice. Men over 60 pushing their bodies like they're still 30 and getting worse, not better. According to the European Journal of Endocrinology, hormonal systems, especially testosterone regulation, don't respond well to excess stress, fasting, or overtraining in older men. More is not always better. In fact, it's often the opposite. Common mistakes that sabotage hormonal health. Let's walk through the top 3. 1. Fasting too long in the morning. You might think skipping breakfast helps burn fat or detox your system, but testosterone production needs fuel, specifically protein, zinc, and fats. Going too long without eating can starve hormone synthesis, especially when your body is already slower to recover and rebuild after 60. 2. High caffeine before breakfast. Coffee on an empty stomach is a staple for many men. But caffeine spikes cortisol, your stress hormone, especially in the early morning when cortisol is already naturally elevated. A double hit of cortisol suppresses testosterone and can cause mood swings, brain fog, and energy crashes by midday. 3. Intense HIIT or heavy workouts too early. High-intensity interval training or heavy lifting at 6 or 7 a.m. might feel productive, but without proper fuel, hydration, or warm-up, this can elevate stress hormones, inflame joints, and reduce recovery. Over time, it leads to fatigue, injury, and low testosterone, not progress. Better habits that actually support testosterone. Let's talk about smarter, not harder. Gentle movement over fasting cardio. A 10-minute walk, light yoga, or body weight stretches are far more effective at stimulating circulation and hormones without triggering stress. Hydrate before caffeinate. Start with 12 to 16 ounces of room temperature water. Then, if you drink coffee, have it with food, never on an empty stomach. Eat a small protein-rich snack within 1 hour of waking. Think a boiled egg, a few almonds, or a spoonful of nut butter. This sends the signal to your body, let's build, not break down. If you're over 60, your body needs clarity, not chaos. It responds to rhythm, nourishment, and calm leadership, not punishment. More sweat, less food, and harder routines won't bring back your youth, but smarter mornings? They will. In the next segment, we'll cover how your mindset and morning psychology directly influence your hormones, and how to start your day with confidence and clarity. Let's keep moving.
Let me ask you something. What's the first thought you have when you wake up in the morning? Do you feel strong and capable? Or tired, uncertain, maybe even invisible? If you're over 60 and feel like your energy or motivation just isn't what it used to be, it's not just your body. It's also the story your mind is telling your hormones. That may sound strange at first, but hear me out. The mind-hormone connection is real. According to research from the Stanford Neuroscience Institute, male identity and hormonal health are deeply intertwined. Your thoughts, especially the ones you repeat in the morning, can influence your testosterone levels, your confidence, and even your body's willingness to engage and rebuild. When you wake up with doubt, guilt, or stress, your brain signals your adrenal system to stay cautious, tight, and low energy. That suppresses testosterone production and raises cortisol,
your stress hormone. On the flip side, when you start your day with a sense of purpose, grounded strength, and self-respect, your brain tells your body it's time to build, lead, and engage. The Cleveland Clinic confirms that testosterone is closely linked to mood, motivation, and even posture. And Harvard Medical School has shown that men who perceive themselves as capable and powerful experience higher testosterone responses, regardless of physical health. Common misconceptions. Here's where many men go wrong: thinking testosterone is only a physical issue, believing they're too old to reclaim their strength or purpose, waking up and immediately absorbing negative input, news, emails, or inner criticism. A simple mindset ritual that helps. This may sound small, but it's powerful. Each morning, right after you wake up, go to the mirror, make eye contact with yourself, and say these 5 affirmations out loud. I am strong. I am grounded. I am improving daily. I am in control. I am becoming better. Why out loud? Because spoken words activate both emotional and physiological systems in the brain. Studies at Stanford show that positive self-perception can actually boost testosterone temporarily, especially when combined with strong posture and deep breathing. This is how you align your psychology with your biology. Before we continue, if you find this useful so far, take 2 seconds to like the video. It helps YouTube show it to other men who need this. And stay with me. Next, I'll show you what most men mess up after this routine that silently drains their hormones. You are not just your lab numbers. You're a whole system, and how you think, especially first thing in the morning, isn't fluff, it's fuel. In the next segment, we'll cover exactly what not to do after this routine that could quietly undo all your hard work. Let's keep going.
Getting older isn't the end. It's the start of a wiser, healthier chapter. The truth is, your hormones don't just drift away with age. They respond to how you live, how you move, how you think, and yes, how you start each morning. Today, we covered something simple but powerful. You have more control over your energy, your mood, and your masculinity than you may have been led to believe. Just a few small shifts, a breath before the noise, light before the screen, protein before sugar, can restore rhythm to your hormones. Not overnight, but over time. And time, my friend, is what we're working with, not against. Here's what I recommend. Pick one habit from today and make it part of your morning. That's it. Don't try to change everything at once. Maybe it's stepping outside for 60 seconds of light. Maybe it's saying something kind to yourself in the mirror. Or skipping the sugary breakfast that drags you down by 10 a.m. Whatever you choose, do it with intention. Because intention is what tells your body, I'm here, I care, and I'm not giving up. Now, you'll have days where you slip. That's okay. That's human. What matters is that you keep returning to your center, your breath, your balance, your better instincts. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about claiming vitality, the kind that feels earned, grounded, and yours. So be patient, be consistent, and most of all, believe that change is still possible, because it is. There's more coming soon, and it could change how you think about aging. You're not alone on this road, and I'll be here to walk you through it. Until next time, Dr. Hall.